Good morning, folks. This is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. Coming to you today with a video about ultimatums. I've done a lot on a series of ultimatums. This one I'm actually going to do ultimatums between management and staff. I have seen this a lot in my career. Specifically when staff was so short that we would do anything we could to keep them. The ultimatums that I heard of were, I'm going to go to days or I'm going to quit. I'm going to get the shift that I want or I'm going to quit. I'm going to go to the work camp or I'm going to quit. I'm going to do this or I'm going to quit. I'm going to do this or I'm going to quit. You're going to put me on this shift or I'm going to quit. You're going to give me what I want or I'm going to quit. That is a lot of the ultimatums that we were getting. A lot of that went away as staffing improved because the powers that be, the management of the institutions, were finally able to say, all right, door's right there. Have a nice life. So a lot of those ultimatums went away. But whenever staff had the power to get what they wanted through the ultimatum of give it to me or I'm going to quit, oh boy, they used it. They used it a lot. So, yeah. I've come to realize that ultimatums are not often welcomed by management for that reason. Ultimatums, as a captain, I hate ultimatums. I hate for an officer to tell me, you're either going to let me do this or I'm going to go home. Okay. I now have the ability to say, go home. You've just abandoned your post. Go to the house. And you can come back and see the warden at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that's the way I handle that. I don't like ultimatums. That's why I'm making a video series about them. So, ultimatums between management and staff, once staffing gets better, those go away. Just bide your time. It's going to get better. Alright folks, that's all I got for this video. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notification when I post new videos. If you like the content, hit the like button. And engage with me. Hit me with some comments. Let me know some ultimatums that you've seen in your career that really angered you and made you a little bit upset that people were getting what they want by threatening and giving ultimatums. As always, there's no place for domestic violence. 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233. That is a domestic violence hotline. The people at the other end of that phone call have the tools, abilities, resources, and are willing to help the victims of domestic violence. If you know the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, say something to somebody. If the abuse is ongoing, call 911. Get them people some help. All right. And lastly, if you are the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, there is help for you too. You got to ask for it, and you have to understand that you need it. But you also have to understand there's consequences for your actions. All right. But help will be provided. You can get out of that cycle. That's all I got for this video. It's Dave Smith, Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I'll see you guys in the next one.